Hello students, I am Abdesh Kumar Jha. We are going to discuss the first chapter of history of class 9th. The title of the chapter is The French Revolution. In the previous video, we have learnt about the reign of terror, a directory rules France, and role of women in revolution. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about the abolition of slavery and the revolution and everyday life. The abolition of slavery. The greatest social reform made by the Jacobin government was to abolish slavery in French colonies. The French colonies in the Caribbean, like Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Saint Domingo, were important suppliers of tobacco, indigo, sugar, coffee, etc. The French needed workers for plantation in her colonies, but the Europeans did not want to work in distant unknown lands. Thus, a three ways three way trade in slaves started between Europe, Africa, and America in the 17th century, and this was known as triangular slave trade. French merchants sailed from the ports of Bordeaux and Nantes to the African coast, where they bought slaves from local chieftains. Throughout the 18th century, there was little criticism of slavery in France. After long debates, the National Convention passed a law in 1794. It declared slavery illegal and freed all slaves in France's overseas colonies. After 10 years, Napoleon reintroduced slavery to please the plantation owners who considered enslaving African blacks as their right. The slaves were known as African Negroes. Finally, slavery was abolished in the French colonies in 1848. The Revolution and Everyday Life. After 1789, many changes took place in the lives of women, men, and children in France. One important law that came into effect after the storming of the Bastille in the summer of 1789 was the abolition of censorship. According to censorship, all written material and cultural activities could be performed or published only after they had been approved by the king. With the abolition of censorship and the declaration of the rights of men and citizen, freedom of speech and expression became a natural right of men. This led to the growth of newspapers, pamphlets, books, and printed pictures. Freedom of press gave voice to opinions and counter opinions. Conclusion. In 1804, Napoleon Bonaparte, a famous French general, crowned himself as Emperor of France. He conquered neighboring European countries, disposed dynasties, and created kingdoms where he placed member of his family. He saw himself as a modernizer of Europe. He introduced many laws such as the protection of private property and a uniform system of weights and measures provided by the decimal system. Many people saw Napoleon as a liberator who would bring freedom for the people. But soon, his army came to be viewed everywhere as invader force. Finally, Napoleon was defeated at the Waterloo in 1815. Even after his defeat, ideas of Napoleon on liberty and modern laws continued in other parts of Europe. The ideas of liberty and democratic rights were the most important legacy of the French Revolution, which spread all over Europe. This led to abolition of feudal systems and freedom of colonized nations. Tipu Sultan and Raja Ram Mohan Rai are some of the Indians who were inspired by the ideas of the French Revolution. In the next video, we will discuss the question answer of this chapter.